My douchebags. Thank you for tuning back in. I'm Joey Moss with a Bad Boy Gaming, and it is a beautiful day. Let me tell you. Double Masters, the value. Show me the money. I'm going to show you the money. That's what this is all about. Instead of just doing normal spoilers, I'm going to show you the prices these cards are currently going for. Let's get up into it, because, man, the value in this set is nutty, and it's making me a little nervous because box prices might go up in price. So, yeah, watch out. Austere Command got the old reprint from Lorwyn. Was the first time it was printed. 9 times out of 10, the very top listed card here is its original print. And then I threw up just a few others. Some of these cards were printed into oblivion, where others, there's a limited amount of them. So, Commander, just first Commander ever, $12.19. And Iconic Masters, $12.81. Would you believe that? So that pretty much all hangs around the same price. But then you have Amonkhet Masterpiece Series, $37.05, which is behind the prices here. And I'm kind of surprised with some of the Masterpiece prices because like something like Mana Crypt, or Soul Ring. The Masterpiece prices on those are through the roof. They're expensive, along with a few other Masterpieces. But then you get like some other cards that see less play, and when they get a reprint, it's almost like the Masterpiece is affected as well, where like Mana Crypt, for example, would not be affected when it gets a reprint because people still view that card. Very high demand for them. But just something, a little side note I want to throw out there. Blade Splicer over here is from a new Phyrexia. It's first printing, 86 pennies. Pretty sweet card. And then Modern Masters 2017. The value is so in this set, it is redunculous. Noble Hierarch, sure. And cool art on that one. It's different. But again, like, it's almost like they're going more cartoony or more animated, the more animated look, or something. I mean, not that this doesn't look animated also, but it looks more realistic than this, Conflux 2941, Modern Masters 2015, Ultimate Masters box topper, not the foil version, $60.79. I remember cracking open a box of Conflux and pulling. No, it was one of those Shards of Alara all foil premium packs. Oh, you got to see that video. I flipped out, man. I flipped out when I pulled this card. You won't believe what happens in the video. I think I'll put it at the end of this. It's a nutty video. It's crazy. Yeah, it was really cool. Judge promos, $102. Now, Judge promos are interesting also. And if someone has information, how many cards are out there for a Judge promo for a specific card? Do they limit it? Is it like 2,000, 5,000, 1,000? How many copies? Because the prices are always jacked up on them, and they only come in foil, and they're given out at Magic the Gathering events, basically, I think, to judges. So there you have it. Maybe there's only 100 copies. I don't know. But if anyone has inside information on the Judge promos, I'm very curious. Sphinx Summoner over here, Conflux, 65 cents, and Commander 2016 for 60 pennies. Another thing, I don't have the Karn here in this video, but from yesterday's video, what do you guys think of that art? It just doesn't remind me of Karn, he's like blued out, like he's frosted or something. Like, Karn, what do you have to do with the ice? Is it because you're cold? Do you have no heart? No soul? Or is it didn't give you a soul? Okay. So Heat Shimmer is a 3-drop. Create a token that's a copy of target creature accepted as haste. At the beginning of the next end step, exile that permanent. Again, one of those lower print runs, so prices could be a little more stacked on it, but you could definitely expect this card to probably drop to like $2, $1.50 maybe after all said and done, really. And the Double Masters version is probably gonna be like $1. So there you go. Redeemed, yes, raise the Redeemed. Shadowmoor, another one of those lower print runs, and Mystery Boosters. $7.04. Yeah, again, the prices you see are basically the average price from every card that's listed online at this time. That's how they get those prices. They're basically like a mint condition copy, But this is a really cool one, Redeemed. I remember picking up a few copies years ago when the price was like $5, $5-6 on the Shadowmoor version, and then slowly just started ticking up, and then Mystery Boosters reprinted it, and it's at $7.04 in that. Not bad. So you could expect this to go down to probably about $5. And the Double Masters might start out at $4 when it's all said and done. Sneak Attack, Urza Saga. I called it. I knew we were going to reprint stuff from Saga. That's not on the reserve list, of course. This art is pretty legit, and I really like this art though, the classic art. You know, they're going to use the same art for Eternal Masters. It was just in Japanese. I didn't want to do all the translations, so I just threw up the Eternal Masters. The only thing different is going to be the symbol right here, and I think they also brightened up the cards in this set too. Urza Saga's at $27.36, Eternal Masters $25.43, and Judge Promos $25.43. That's a mistake. It's like $80. Pay no attention to that. It's an expensive card. I do apologize that I got the Judge promo wrong there. Joey Moss, you're losing your mind, friend. You're losing your mind. All right, then we have Trash for Treasure. The Old Din, only $1.34, and Commander 2016, 97 cents. So it's good to see they are putting valuable uncommons in here as well. You know, we've seen a couple $2 plus uncommons and a few, $1 uncommons. I hope they really load the uncommon slot and common slot. You know, just show us the value, baby. You want to print the craziest reprint the craziest cards in one set? By all means, show us the value in everything. You know, for sure, show us the value, man. Bosch Iron Golem, good old Din, 31 cents. This thing's been printed to oblivion. Probably like at least 10 different reprints for it. But it's like, they're like, we need some bulk rares, guys. What do we do? Cabbage? They throw in stuff like this into a set just so it like evens out, the value. But can you imagine opening a pack and this is the rare you get? Share, poopy. And maybe like another dollar rare or something. And then the person next to you's cracking a pack and they open up something like this. And you're like, son of a... I mean, you can only be happy for them, but also you're like, I just spent like $20 on this pack and got Jack. Dark Confident with some... I don't know about this artwork right here. Something about this guy's face upsets me. I'm just being honest. I don't know what you want from me. I'm just being honest. This art over here, love it. This over here... I'm creeped out, and I think this guy over here is creeped out too. And the old man appears to be quite uncomfortable. So whatever he just whispered to him, then he's looking at you like, you're next. You're like, you get the chills. I don't know. I do not like that art. I do not. I'm sorry. Ravnica, City of Guilds. Whatever, Joey. Ravnica Call of Duty. Joey Moss having a fun one today. 47.73. Modern Masters 2015 is 46.09. And Judge Promo is 138.29. But man, another valuable card. We're seeing a lot of $50 mythics, $50 plus mythics in this set, along with the Jace and others. Karn as well. There is a lot of dough in here. This is looking like it's going to be, it'll be better than Eternal Masters. It'll be better than Eternal Masters, baby. Believe that. And Eternal Masters was really good. Really good. Arkham Drag Son. Don't drag your son, guys. All right? I just want to throw it out there. This guy probably was having a bad day, decided to drag his son. Don't do that, okay? Poor fella. He's got a big kid. Cold Snap, 14.49. Only time it was ever printed. So the reprint, this is really going to kill it. That's why they made it Mythic. Actually, was it Mythic in Cold Snap? Did they even have Mythics? Yeah, they did have Mythics in Cold Snap. 14.49, because it was like the second coming of Ice Age, just delayed like 10 years, and then they dropped Cold Snap. I wish I was around or I wish I was playing when they did that. I started in Ice Age, and it would have been really cool, if I was playing actively at the time Cold Snap dropped, but that got the reprint too. Eventide, Commander 2013, Modern Masters 2017, Flicker Wisp. Gotta love it, baby. Really fun, powerful card. Sees a heck ton of play. Decks built around it. It's that good. It's really good. It's uncommon as well. Good value. Here's a cool one. The Blight Dragon. Only time ever printed wasn't Scars. I didn't realize that was the only printing of it. $45.98. You can get your hand on one. But I'd wait, because this price is going to tank to like $15-20. Like that, maybe even less. Not long ago, just I think 2 years ago, the price on this card was $20. It recently started going up because I found some synergy with some other sweet cards that were printed, and there you go. Dragon Skeleton, but man, this sucker has Infect. And for those of you newer to the game, this creature deals damage to creatures in the form of -1/-1 counters, which is really neat, and to players in the form of poison counters. If you have 10 poison counters, you die. That's simple. So there you go. And you can regenerate this thing. And give it haste. That is nuts. Weird that it has haste, huh? I always thought that was really weird they put that on there, but that's really cool. Then we have a Kragenwick Cremator. Shadow Wars 54 cents. Mystery Boosters 20 pennies. Enters the battlefield, discard a card at random. If you discard a creature card this way, Cremator deals damage equal to that card's power to target player. Oh, it's kind of cool. Nothing special. I don't think it's ever going to be, competitive in any decks. So right now, someone's like, my Commander friggin' giant deck is just 1 second first place. Dang it, Joey. All right, here. Wow, this one I really enjoy. Return to Ravnica. This is about, I returned to Magic during Return to Ravnica. That's when I came back, was Return to Ravnica. I took an absence during the end of 6th edition. That's when I left. And then I came back, I returned to Ravnica. Return to Magic, for me it was. And Cyclonic Rift, it was only $2 at the time. And I didn't understand why this card was so cheap. I had no clue why Cyclonic Rift was only $2. I'm like, this card's only going to go up, And then I made the channel within about like a few months after I started playing Magic again. And I remember pulling this card, and I'm like, how is that only $2? But really neat. The art on this, arguably best art in this set so far. I think the price of this card right here is gonna go up of this version just because the art is so cool. The foil is going to be extremely expensive, believe that, but the overall price will go down for like the normal version. So like 33, 36 from Ravnica and Commander, and it's basically around $34 average there. You could expect this is going to drop to probably like $25, $20 after all the reprints. But yeah, and I do expect to see more Cyclonic Rifts printed as long as Commander products are being made. This really gained a lot of value when Commander started blowing up and really came onto the scene. Then Cyclonic Rift, people are like, well, that's a really good removal. Kind of removal, sure. But really, really sweet card. Then we have Thirst for Knowledge, Plane Chase, temporary removal, guys. Mirrodin and F&M promos. F&M promos, you only get them at your Friday Night Magic at your local game store. But guess what? Who's been going to a local game store lately? My heart goes out to every LGS owner out there because, they are hurting right now. I just saw, I was just driving in I had to stop for a second. I pulled over. I saw what I thought was a local game store. Closed. The first time I ever saw it, and I got really excited driving by. I'm like, oh, sweet. Closed. They could not have been there more than a year and a half. That's what has happened to small businesses with everything going on right now, especially the local game store. I expect a lot of them to go down the tubes over the next couple years here, and it looks like some of them already have. I mean, that's a sad note for the video, but man, my heart goes out to all the LGS owners out there because, a beautiful, fun game. A game store is a game store. It's a fun place to hang out, and play games and just chill, kick back, have some laughs, beat the crap out of some people, in Magic or whatever the case may be, or Yu-Gi-Ohs, But, my heart goes out, man. I had to share that with you guys because that happened today. Anyway, Thirst for Knowledge, Plane Chase, Mirrodin, F&M promo is really cool. Commander 2016, bada bang, 1445. For Brea, yes, that's right. She's also, it does have an oversized card, that's right, which is basically double, maybe triple the size of a normal Magic card. And does anyone know, can you use those as your commander? I think you can. I mean, I don't see why you couldn't, I'm sure it's like, well, house rules, we'll decide. But in a sanctioned event, can you use an oversized commander? It's not like you're shuffling it into your deck, and nothing's going to make you shuffle it into your deck, I don't think. Could you do that? Target player grabs a card and shuffles it into his deck. Can you do, I don't know, maybe with commander cards. Anyway, 226. I have a lot of questions. I like asking them. Cool to see a little reprint on that. And next we got ourselves Path to Exile. Been printed to oblivion about probably 20 times right now. You got Conflux 2017. Jumpstart is the lowest price. If you want a Path to Exile, Jumpstart or Double Masters is the way to go right now. Probably scoop them up for $2.50, $3, at this time. Magic Fest cards, $10, 1 penny. That's the one you see back here. 0 text on the card. Nothing. It just says Path to Exile and the casting cost. 0 text on the card. What are your thoughts on those? Would you like to see something like that printed in a set? Especially you new players, because that would make a lot of sense. All right, really, really sweet. I love it. I think it's cool they got Path to Exile reprinted. There was a point it was $8, but then they just kept reprinting it because, yeah, there you go. Doomed Necromancer, Onslaught, 10th edition. 10th edition, man, the prices on that, and 9th edition foils are nuts. I think it's 9th edition, or is it 7th? Whatever. Commander 2019, 25 cents, and World Championship edition, 87 cents. That's right. Neat card. Really cool. There you have it. Wasn't that in Jumpstart also? Yeah, right? That's in Jumpstart as well. So, wow, yeah. Man, they are printing the crap out of that. Anyway, Double Masters booster boxes. Guys, what are your thoughts, man? Are you going to go out and buy them all? I want to. I should. I shall. It's going to be a good time. Yeah, we're going to be opening a bunch on the channel for sure. And I'm pumped. I am so pumped. This set is going to be loaded with value. I can't wait to see what tomorrow's spoilers are. I can't wait to see the prices and break them down. Right now, it's looking like box prices are going to start ticking up. I don't want to cause panic. I don't want to do that, okay? Because I haven't even purchased mine yet. But I purchased a couple VIPs, not going to lie. $90 a pop. Get in when you can, you know. But yeah, the price is going to go up on this set, especially when the hype hits, you know. But then you will see it'll probably downtick a little bit, you know, closer to release, because then you know people flood, you know, wherever they can buy them. Like, oh, I gotta get it right now. Gotta have, and then they will do that. And yeah, good stuff. But that's it, man. Good luck. Good luck out there, guys, because man, this sucker is gonna hit. It's gonna hit hard. I'm so excited. Probably one of them. I'm excited about this product the same I was when I was opening up Eternal Masters back like 3 years ago. So there's where my hype level is. I'd like to know where yours is at. Check out the videos at the end of this. Also, check out that Shards of Alara one I was talking about, where it's all foil packs. Really, really cool. You'll see it right after these shout outs. Skadoosh.
Get the fuck.